YouTube channel. I guess you're having a spiritual awakening, which I think is probably one of the greatest things that could possibly happen to anybody. And I guess we're going to talk about a little bit about letting go again. And well, first, we're going to talk a little about me because I think I can relate to a bunch of people. I guess yeah, if you're like me, I guess that maybe a person, maybe you never really were involved with religion or stuff like that. I never actually took any religion on. I guess you could say I was a bit of a maybe an atheist. Maybe this is why I might be able to relate to you guys, whoever is listening to this. Hopefully everybody. And yeah, where I grew up where there's always religion around me, but I never actually believed in religion itself. I believed that there was always something better or bigger than religion, maybe like, well, definitely God or the Creator. And I just want to talk about this because, like I said before, spiritual awakening is for everybody, regardless of religion. I think that anything that could put any kind of negativity or negative aspect on anything, it could like it's not very true or it's not very real. But yeah, so I think that like I said, this is for everybody, and with that kind of background, I guess like I was a lot of things, like did a lot of things, did a lot of crazy things, and yeah, I guess yeah, it's just beautiful where I'm at here. We're out on the coast here, and I'll just give you guys just a quick view because it's pretty breathtaking where I'm at here. Yeah. So back to the religion part. Yeah. So if you guys are like me and you don't really believe in religion, well, that's good. Because I think religion has been the root of a lot of evil through history and generations upon generations upon generations. Like every war that's ever really been fought has been fought over religion or land or that. And yeah, like anything, it promotes the fact that if you sin, that you're going to go to hell, and anything that resonates that kind of negativity, that alone should be enough to make a person sway the other direction, I think. And yeah, another thing about letting go is for myself, I finally been able to let go of basically everything. I've been on this journey or whatever, and been, this one thing has always been in my mind. Is that yeah, all her. I guess it relates back to that song. All my friends take good care of me, and so basically took this journey with that aspect, and like all your best friends will have your best interests at play for you there. But even at that, like without even noticing that people, even your friends, will try to lead you astray from your journey that you're trying to take. And I know one of the things of letting go for me was letting go of all the aspects of the way I used to live, and a lot of that was the job in detail and what I used to do for work, and it seems like everywhere I go that it kind of basically follows me because everybody knows me for what I used to be able to do. Like, and it seems like every spot I stop that somebody needs something done along that lines, and it's gotten to the point where I just gotta keep letting go and keep doing a big dimension shift. And, so that's been the hardest part, is letting go of, not so much letting go of my friends, I wouldn't say, but just letting go in general of that aspect, and just having the choice whether you stay and work your old ways, or you can carry on with this soul mission that we've been given. I think that alone, right there, the soul mission is your main destiny or priority that the person should take. And here we are on another dimension shift for me anyways, and I think that, like, the dark night of the soul, like my last video was about there, kind of goes hand in hand with that, because you'll find yourself at a point where your mind's playing, well, not so much tricks on you, but your mind will put things out there for you to put into perspective, and whether you notice them or not, and then you kind of follow your heart from there. I know it's tough to do. It's tough to put yourself in a position where you don't really want to be, but then, like, the universe will always provide for you, no matter what decision you decide to take, whether you just decide to up and take off and take another dimension shift for the best. And yeah, another thing I was just has been brought to my attention is that, like, I pretty much let go of everything. Let go of the ways where I used to live, what I used to do now, and quit putting toxins into my body. I try to eat the most natural foods and organic foods that I possibly can, and was able to quit smoking and quit drinking and quit doing drugs and all, like, basically all of the above. And one thing I really had a hard time with was quitting smoking pot or marijuana, because to me it really, in the right time, in the right place, it really helped out a lot to enhance my spiritual journeys, I guess, or spiritual ability, and, like, with everything. And with that said, there's also, like, a point to where you can overdo it and do too much of that or whatever, but marijuana is a real spiritual plant, right? And it's been used for thousands and thousands of years to enhance spirituality. And yeah, along with other things, like anything that can, like, break your old neural pathways of the ways of thinking, and basically the negativity, and anything that can switch your mood from negative to positive and just give you an overall good feeling about yourself. Well, I think that anything provided from Mother Nature like that, it's probably, I don't know, it's good for some, bad for some other people, but it's been able to really help me along with my spiritual journey. Like I said, in the right time, in the right place, when you're going to, say, do your meditations or that, it really enhances and can really calm you down. And along with that, when I first started this spiritual journey, whether I knew it or not, I was actually growing pot. Just to be around it and watch it grow, it was able to really tune me into Mother Nature at the same time. And during that, when I was doing that, I was able to, I started mushroom foraging, and which is really awesome. You can get out in the wilderness there, and you can really tap into Mother Nature that way. And so anything you can do in Mother Nature is probably the best thing that you can do. Like, and if you feel vibing out, like you're vibing right out, just go outside, or even if you're feeling really anxious and a lot of anxiety, for anybody that gets anxiety lots and they don't really know why, well, I think it's because they're trying to be guided to this spiritual journey. And like, I used to get lots of anxiety about everything and being around other people, just being in big crowds of people. Because if you're about to take the spiritual journey, there's a really good chance that you're an empath too, and just being around people in general, especially large crowds, is going to bring you anxiety. And that's what I think is partially people that are partially awakened maybe get that, or on their way to being awakened, or I don't know. It's pretty much a journey. It's like a roller coaster. I'll say that time and time again, because it's definitely a roller coaster. You don't know if you're really coming or going, or what to do next. You kind of just follow your heart and follow your soul. And yeah, it's good. That's really good. But it can put you down too. But you always got to remember that with downs, there's a bigger up. And I think one way I found it was a really good way to comfort yourself and make you feel better is following numbers and angel numbers and that. Like, if you see a bunch of repetitive numbers all the time and you're noticing them, well, that's a really good sign that stuff is going down for the greater good inside you. And you just got to acknowledge that and what I do is I type in a number that I see repeating, whether it's 1111 or 1212 or whatever. Those are just some of the combinations that I get, and 444 and 555. Well, you can look those numbers up, and there's a bigger meaning behind them, and it'll definitely give you a lot of comfort, and it'll help you steer you in the right direction. Because numbers play a big role in our part of this evolution that we're going through. And whatever you can do, just get in touch with Mother Nature and just be outdoors and love life and express your love and for life. But to everybody you see, talk to people. You know, lots of times you can help somebody just by giving them a smile, and it'll come back to you. Or the other day there, I was on the ferry crossing the ocean there, and this lady was in front of me, and she didn't have anywhere to put her garbage. So I said, "Here, I'll take that for you, ma'am." And I took her garbage and I put it in my pocket. And then it was come to my turn to pay for my coffee there, and the woman seen my actions and how I helped that other lady, and she's like, "Oh no, your coffee's on the house. You're such a nice gentleman there," and doing that, you know. So it's called karma, and it comes back to you instantly, right? When you start manifesting like that, and it's such a good feeling to be able to notice that and realize that you made somebody's day just with some of the smallest, littlest things, and yeah, it's really makes you really feel good. And I guess I don't really know what comes next. I'm trying to put myself out there to heal people, and I feel like I'm being guided to where I'm at this point, and it's been going good for me so far. I've had lots of realizations of the way things are going to be, or the way things should be, and yeah, and it's just it's a whole different way of different outlook and way of living, and sometimes it can be tough, but just it's got to be good when it comes to some of the bad times, right? And always the bad all the time, at least in the way I perceive things. It's got to be, because life is good, life is great, and yeah, I guess that's pretty much all I have to say to everybody today. And if you are having a spiritual awakening, man, just keep on it, do your research, and feel good about yourself, because the more you feel good about yourself, the better things are going to happen around you. And keep telling yourself good things, and put your mind in a good spot, and try and keep it there. I know it's really hard to do with all the commotion and everything going on in the world, and how rough and bad things actually have been for the collective, I guess. Yeah, it's pretty, the way I perceive stuff now is, yeah, there's things have got to change, and it starts with, I think it starts with me, it starts with you, it starts with everybody that wants to take this journey and feel the love, feel the freedom, feel the joy, and then in turn, give the joy, give the love, give the freedom back out to everybody you come in touch with, and just trust that divine timing and divine synchronicity is, and the way things all add up to this one point in your life where you're going to switch, well, you're going to be able to put everything back into place, the pieces back together throughout your whole life, and how it all boils down to this moment that you're living in now. And like I said, if anybody wants to ever give me a shout or talk, or I think that I can definitely help somebody along their way, because like I said, I'm not fully through this journey myself, but I know it's definitely a long ways in there now, and it's only getting better with the day by day. Every person I talk to, and every person I can get a smile on their face, just you feel better and better all the time. And yeah, peace and love to everybody. Hope you guys have a great day, and yeah, and I'll get back to you guys as soon as possible. Hopefully tomorrow. Well, going for tomorrow, but like I said, there's always some curves out there that you're gonna have to go through, and you're gonna have to search deep inside yourself, your heart and your soul. And so some days you just got to deal with your own stuff, and other days you're able to help others, and just be right. There it is, you guys. Peace and love.